This is Satya Pradhiman of Cirrus Research. The latest notepad walks through our capex theme and really puts it to work. The title, Building an Active Capex Exposure with Concentrated Baskets. In this report, we structure both small caps and larger companies' capex baskets. They're designed as active exposures, and a lot of this is driven by the house view on the pickup in industrial spending. Before I get to the baskets, let's go through this really quickly. The curve you're looking at here represents both oil prices overlaid to industrial spending going back to the 70s. And what's clear about this is that in periods in which oil prices pick up and they remain higher or higher for longer, industrial spending tends to follow, and vice versa. So the bottom line in this is that we believe that given the changes we're seeing somewhere between the infrastructure aids and the fact of the sort of European changes in energy policy, these are the elements that really come together to make a industrial spending backdrop really more amplified. In fact, we've seen this before, and it's a multi-year event. The last time we saw this was roughly in the 2002 era that played out into 2006, 2007. And what you witnessed was really a pickup in capex spending, but instead of technology capex, it was industrial capex. So the lower panel here relates for the post-internet bubble window. The blue curve shows that industrial spending did indeed reaccelerate. The upper panel relates the outperformance of the industrial sector as technology stocks effectively laid low. And so the point of it is that we're at this interesting juncture where there's some good fundamental setup for the pickup in capex spending, and at the same time, on the equity side, it does look as if that transition might have already begun. When we look at the current period, we're seeing a stabilization and potentially some outperformance in industrials. We've seen sort of like the pullback in this more speculative tech capex wave. The question is, do we end up seeing this sort of stabilization in capex industrials start to reaccelerate? And so we think this is more favorable, and as a result, we have structured these baskets to at least put names behind the idea. And what you're looking at here is just one of the exhibits, the small cap version. Several curves here, but basically you're looking at NASDAQ just in the last 12 months. We're looking at the small cap market. And in addition to that, we're looking at the Cirrus infrastructure indices. And then out of the infrastructure index, we've then used our active blend to select the best expected return ideas for a concentrated 30 or so stock basket. So that's what this represents here, effectively a back test of the last 12 months or so to show that putting this thing to work does seem to be already playing out. Plenty here, take a look at it. Lots of the support data is available based upon a request. So again, as always, would love your feedback. Thank you.